Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I didn't film last week, but it's honestly because I had like some stuff going on. That's always my excuse for not filming, but I really did have a lot of stuff going on. So in today's video, I am going to be giving tips for high school girls because I was once a high school girl and I have a little sister who is a freshman this year. And she actually asked me to give her some tips. So this is my opinion. You may feel differently than me. You may not agree with some of the stuff I'm saying. You may agree with some of the stuff I'm saying. But in my opinion, these are 10 tips that will help high school. Not easier for you, but kind of you can navigate your way through it. So my first tip for upcoming freshmen, new to high school, new to any school, is to be yourself. Do not go in trying to be like someone else. Do not go in trying to fit in with your friends, wanting to be like them. I know in high school, everything seems like a really big deal, but I promise once you graduate, nothing matters like at all. Like no one remembers if you wore sweatpants every day or freaking dressed up every day. Nobody even remembers and nobody even cares at that. So going into high school, be yourself, because you don't want to go in being someone else and then you constantly have to play this game of charades and you can never express who you are. You constantly have to pretend that you're something you're not. So my first tip would be to be yourself. Second tip is don't be scared. Everyone's scared, so don't be scared. It's a new place, it's a new environment, but once again, you're not the only freshman, you're not the only new one. There's also new sophomores, new juniors, new seniors, and everyone gets nervous on their first day, seeing all these new faces and new outfits and all that. But don't be scared. Just take a deep breath, woosah, and relax, because it's really not that serious. Like, you'll look back and be like, why was I so scared my first day of high school? Like, that's how I feel now. Looking back, I'm like, what in the world? Like, I was literally couldn't even catch my breath. I was so scared. Like, I was having a full-out panic attack my freshman year, my first day of high school. And me and my cousin were actually late to school, which made it even worse. So don't be scared, because it's really not that serious. My third tip is to be open and to try new things. So when you're in middle school, you got the things you like, and then you go to high school when you kind of don't know, there's way more options and way more stuff to do in high school. So definitely be open, join clubs, try new things, take new classes, foreign languages, art. If you didn't like art, take an art class and see if you like it this year. It's really different in the middle school. So you might, if you didn't like it in middle school, you might like it in high school, if that makes sense, because it really is kind of different. And don't be afraid to come out of your shell once again. My fourth tip, and this tip will probably save you a lot of trouble: worry about yourself. Do not stress and worry about what everybody else has going on. Do not try to keep up with everybody else, with your friends, with whoever you're around, and you're trying to keep up with the crowd. Worry about yourself. Make sure you're good at the end of the day. You get done what you need to get done. You're healthy. You're taking care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally. Worry about yourself, because there's plenty of time in life to be worried about somebody else. And high school is really a time to be selfish and to be all about yourself and build yourself up, because that's when you're trying to find out who you are and what you want to do in this world. And that's when they apply the most pressure to figure out what you want to do in this world, what you want to be when you grow up, what you're going to go to school for, are you going to play sports, da-da-da-da-da. So really worry about yourself. Be selfish. It's okay, I promise. It will make everything so much better if you just worry about yourself. I'm telling you. And some of these tips, I'm a little hypocritical because I did not, but it's also, I can also say these things because I know now, and looking back, I know better, and I know what I would do differently now if I could go back in high school. So some of these things I didn't even do myself, and I wish I would have done myself. So hopefully somebody watching this video can take something from this and better themselves, or it helps them out in some way, because I wish I would have seen a video like this before I started high school. My fifth tip is gossip is not the end of the world. People are going to talk about you until you die. And I promise, in high school, it feels like so much more serious when you get called out of your name, when the first time a guy gets mad at you and he calls you a hoe, or a girl calls you a bitch, or a hoe, or tells everyone you're a hoe, or that you sleep around. It really does feel like the end of the world, and you just down yourself and you beat yourself up for it, and you're like, I know I'm not this person, but this person is telling everybody else this and everybody else is believing it. F them. Fuck them. For real. Because you're gonna have haters your whole life. And I will tell you, the first thing someone mad is going to say about you is that you're ugly, which you're not. You're a hoe, which you're not. It's just high school. Like, they're gonna say anything to get to you, to bring you down, to make you feel below them. Maybe they're really insecure about themselves, so they're trying to bring you down to their level so you can see how they feeling. It's really not the end of the world. Really, somebody says something about you, be like, you're mad, you're mad, and go on about your day, because you will have haters your whole life, regardless if you're in high school, if you're graduated, if you're grown, if you're 40. You're gonna have haters. You're gonna have somebody talking about you, somebody worried about you, somebody in your business who you don't even talk to, but is just so consumed with you. So honestly, now in high school, it was a big deal for me. I used to cry. I used to break down, call my mama, saying I'm a hoe. I haven't even done anything. I haven't even kissed anybody yet. I just like let it crush me. And looking back, I was so stupid, because the people that were saying it were the ones were trash. Like, nothing. Like, their opinion does not matter at all now in my life, and it shouldn't even matter then. But being in high school, for some reason, everything matters. So with that being said, gossip is not the end of the world. When you graduate, nobody's going to even care what happened in high school, what was said about you in high school. Oh, she was like this in high school, da da da. And if somebody does, then there's a problem, that they're still worried about what happened in high school. So that being said, let your haters be your motivators, because people are going to talk about you till the day you die. So 6, my sixth tip is school is important, so take it seriously. I did not take school seriously at all. It was, I don't even know. Just take it seriously, because you do need an education to get anywhere in this world, regardless of if you can dribble a basketball, kick a soccer ball, hit a volleyball, cheer, tennis, baseball, whatever you do. You need a backup plan, because God forbid something happens to you, and then what are you gonna do? So take your education very seriously. Plus, it's free, so really take it seriously and learn all that you can learn and build yourself up and have a great character. But really take school seriously, because it really is important and it really does matter. And I wish I would have took school way more seriously than I did. 7, enjoy the moments, because it goes by quick. And that is so true. Everyone says, it's gonna fly by, it's gonna fly by. And you're like, psh, I'm in 9th grade, like, this is going by slow. I'm taking tests, this is boring, this is going by so slow. And boom, I'm graduated and pregnant. So, with that being said, enjoy the moments. Enjoy every little moments. Go to all the games. Go to all the football games. Go to all the basketball games. Have fun at the pep rallies. Get involved. Hang stuff around your school. Just enjoy it, because it does go by quick. And once you're out of high school, life is not playing with your ass. I'm going to just say that. Life will kick you on your ass. So, with that being said, take advantage while you're still young. You're really not held accountable for anything once you're in high school. You still got all excuses in the world. Enjoy every single moment of it. The good, the bad, the ugly. Enjoy it, because once it's gone, you're going to be like, dang, everyone was right. That did fly by. And I don't even, like, it just went by so quick that I didn't even know. 8th tip, some people might agree with me, some not. Everyone has a different opinion about this, but from my experience and from what I've seen from my friends, loved ones, even out of high school, looking back into high school now with my sister being a freshman. Boys are trouble. Not all boys, but senior boys. If you're a freshman, you're most likely 14, 15. Okay, seniors are most likely 17 going on 18. What I'm trying to say is, a lot of the times the older guys will pick out younger girls because we're dumb. And it's true. Like, you go into high school, you're young, you don't know anything, and boom, here comes an older guy who's showing all this interest in you, telling you you're this, you're that, da 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 da. He's gonna love you forever. That is such bullshit. Like, that is complete bullshit. And honestly, they just want to get in your pants. I'm gonna keep it a band. They just want to get in your pants. I don't care. There's no 18-year-old, and I'm not gonna say no, but most of the time, 99.999% of the time, no 18-year-old is gonna have interest in a 14-year-old except for one reason at all, and that is sex. That is it. When you're 18, your mind is completely somewhere else than a 14-year-old's mind. And I can say that looking back in high school. When I was 14, I was thinking way different than when I was 18. So I know that your minds are not even in the same place. And a senior is worried about what they're going to school next year, college and all that. You're a freshman. You're just worrying about if you're going to make the varsity team or the JV team. Like, y'all's minds are not even in the same place. So with that being said, be very cautious of who you give your time to, your love to, yourself to, because there are guys out there that will use you just for that simple reason, and just because they know they can, because they're older, they know they can get in your head. Oh, you're gonna go crazy because all the senior boys are all on you, and you're a freshman, and the other girls are mad because you just come into the school and all eyes on you. But it's really what's between your legs is what they want, honestly. Let's just keep it a band. So some people might not agree with me on that, but they don't want nothing but to get in your pants, so take it how you want. 9th tip, be kind. It's hard to be kind when people aren't being kind to you. I can't even be kind to somebody when they're not being kind to me, to be honest. I'm very spiteful. I hold grudges, which is bad. I'm not bragging, I'm just keeping it a band. I'm very spiteful. Like, if you do something to me, best believe, I might not get you today, but best believe stirring in my pot coming your way, I promise you. So with that being said, and I'm honestly trying to work on that, be kind, because you really don't know what anybody's home situation is like, what they have to deal with when they go home at night, if their parents fight, if they're abused, anything, honestly anything. You don't know what anybody's going through behind closed doors. So just be kind and not take everything so damn serious. It's really not that serious. It's high school. Have fun. Like, that's all you need to worry about is school, sports, family ties, because your family will always have your back at the end of the day, no matter what. No matter how annoying they are, how dumb you think they are, my mama just hates me, she doesn't want me to do anything, they will always have your back at the end of the day, I promise you. Always. So just be kind. And last but not least is to relax. It's really not that serious. It's really not. Have fun and enjoy it. I know I've said that a lot, but I'm just trying to get that point in that you really do need to enjoy it, because life goes by so fast. Those 4 years fly by. And it doesn't feel like it when you're in it, but you turn around and you're in a cap and ground crying, because like, dang, I feel like I was just a freshman yesterday. I feel like I was just walking into my high school late with my cousin, scared, about to cry with my schedule in my hand, don't know where to go. Like, it goes by so quick. So really just relax and pace yourself and try to enjoy all that you can, even the bad. Learn lessons from it. Learn from your mistakes. Don't beat yourself up over stuff you've done, stuff you can't change. There's no point in beating yourself up over something you cannot change. So relax, love yourself, tell yourself you got this every morning, because you do. You will get through it no matter how hard it gets. You will get through it no matter what